As a young boy of 5, Matt often did not know which grandparent would arrive to take him to hockey practice. Not that it really mattered, as long as one of his grandfathers or grandmothers showed. The beginning of Matt's athletic experience started on the ice at a hockey rink. Like his father, uncles, and older brother, the energetic youngster liked to play hockey. With parents who worked long hours, Matt shared a special relationship with his grandparents, who supported his sporting events even when the event included a long ride to a cold ice rink. With short legs and an average build, the kindergartner did not create an imposing figure on the ice. Matt skated well, not necessarily the fastest, but with skill. He loved the smooth feel of the hard ice under his feet as he glided on his skates and the cool feel of the rink air on his face. The lumpy and stiff equipment took some getting used to, but the thrill of playing like his big brother far outweighed any discomfort of the shoulder and elbow pads. The best part of playing hockey to the bright blue-eyed kid, however, came from the time spent with his grandparents. Sure, Matt enjoyed the companionship of his fellow hockey players, and he loved the team spirit and camaraderie. Matt's memories of a strong connection to his grandparents started with their support and advice centered around hockey, though the advice and the connections continues through to today. Fortunately for Matthew, all 4 of his grandparents willingly participated in his care and upbringing. Each of them imparted upon him valuable lessons and skills for life. Pa DeFilippo knew the most about hockey. He encouraged his young grandson to listen to the coaches and referees, to learn all the positions on the ice and show flexibility and willingness to learn and to cheer on his teammates. Pa McGowan shared stories of his youth and reminded Matt to be grateful to God and to his parents for the opportunities to play sports, such as organized hockey, and to work hard and consistently give your best effort. Whenever the grandmothers, Nana DeFilippo or Nana McGowan, accompanied Matt to hockey practices and games as a young child, the two shared similar messages. Keep your head up, do not get angry or retaliate even if things do not go your way, and leave the rink with a smile on your face. Matt will be the first to say, I can remember the scores of most of the individual games I played as a kid. I do remember the car rides and going out to eat with my grandparents after a hockey game. I remember the talks we shared, and I also recall thinking how lucky that when my parents could not make a game because of work, I came with my own cheering section of at least one of my grandparents, sometimes all 4. The lessons carried to other sports, the blue-eyed with a chickenpox scar on his nose participating as he grew. Whether baseball, soccer, lacrosse, football, skiing, water polo, track, or golf, the words of wise grandparents pertain to each athletic discipline. One game of soccer in particular engenders both fond and challenging memories. Matthew had grown to a boy of 11 with his brown hair flowing below his ears and several more pounds on his body than the early days of hockey fundamentals. Listening to his grandfather's early advice to learn all the positions and to listen to his coaches, Matt agreed to play goalie when no one else on the team wanted to, yet the coach desperately needed someone to step forward. The soccer game occurred during a Memorial Day tournament, and the natural grass fields provided a lush green and soft surface for playing. A brisk wind blew on a chilly day, yet the sun shone brightly. The field smelled of fresh-cut grass. Matthew's teammates banded together as a rather ragtag fleet, a mixed bag of talent. Though Matt could play for a more advanced team, he chose not to because the kids on his team truly appreciated each other, and the coach showed consistency and fairness. With tenacity and a little bit of luck, the soccer team squeaked through several games successfully, enough to play in the finals. The sight of the opposing team with their bright red uniforms and physical size intimidated Matt's teammates, but not Matt. Remembering the words of his grandfather, Matt simply felt grateful for the opportunity to play and shouted encouraging words from his position near the net to his friends on the field, kept his head in the game, and listened to his coaches. Did Matt save every ball shot at his net? No, but he saved enough to keep his team in the game, enough to gather a crowd of admirers since his team clearly represented the underdogs, and enough to capture the admiration of his family, coaches, and fellow players. Matt truly played phenomenally, making countless saves despite a few goals getting past him. Did Matt let his proudness in the net go to his head? No, he did not. The memory that sticks most in his mind from that game comes from the pride and satisfaction his ragtag band of teammates showed on their faces as the game ended, and they knew they played well. The team did not win, but they played their hearts out and showed a lot of courage. Faced with certain defeat, the boys did not give up. As his grandmother taught him, Matt left the field with a wide smile on his face and the respect of his coach and teammates. The experience of volunteering for the soccer goalie position spurred Matt to try goalie in another sport. At 13 years of age, the adventurous boy signed up for a new sport in town, lacrosse. To the delight of the first set of coaches, enough kids his age showed up to play that 2 teams developed from the group. However, no one showed any interest in assuming the goalie position. Recalling his experience as a soccer goalie, and his grandparents' advice to try all the positions if given the opportunity, Matt volunteered. The head coach said to Matt, "Are you sure about the goalie position?" Matt replied, "Yes, I want to try something new and I played goalie in soccer." Coach continued, "Okay, well, we work with you and develop your skills, but in return I need you to develop boldness, fearlessness, and yet remain calm on the field because part of your job involves directing the defense on the field." Matt did not understand fully what his first lacrosse coach meant, but he would soon learn. Playing lacrosse goalie took some getting used to, with the hard ball whipping towards Matt and the bruises coloring his legs. As a matter of fact, for the first few weeks of lacrosse, Matt put his soccer shin guards on until his legs adjusted to the pinging of the balls against his calves and shins. With 2 teams to play goalie for, Matt and his dad spent a lot of time in the car, and his father shared some of the same messages Matt heard from his grandparents on the rides to hockey. What an opportunity, and listen to the goalie coach. Keep your head in the game, and remember, lacrosse is a team sport, his dad often commented. While exhausted after playing 2 games each Sunday, the emerging goalie understood what his father meant. His skills as a lacrosse goalie certainly improved by leaps and bounds. He developed a confidence to call out to his teammates in calm voice directions when the opposing team headed for his net. At the end of the season banquet, as a sign of appreciation for Matt's efforts and willingness to play goalie for both teams, he received the Coach's Award. The feeling of appreciation worked both ways. Recalling his grandparents' early advice, Matt valued the time and effort his coaches spent teaching him. Thank God he did not get hurt as he learned to protect himself early in his lacrosse career. Thanked his father for driving him around the North Shore every Sunday. Encouraged his teammates, especially since all of the players started the season as beginners, and left the field with a smile on his face just like his nanas told him to. Matthew's memories of playing sports contain images of rinks, fields, car rides, a few trophies, and the faces of his fellow athletes and coaches. The memories also include valued time with his family, especially his grandparents, and lessons that apply to Matt's development as a responsible adult. When the young man reached high school, he experienced a few disappointments in regards to sports. His first occurred when he did not make the freshman soccer team as a goalie, and the second when he did not make the freshman hockey team. Did Matt let those disappointments get him down? Absolutely not. Applying one of Pa DeFilippo's early hockey lessons, he showed flexibility and a willingness to try new things by leaving the soccer field and heading to the football field. That winter, Matt focused on his club hockey team. The next winter, Matt tried out for his high school ski team, a bit of a challenge since he had not skied competitively before. Again, another disappointment when he did not make the team, and yet again, remembering a lesson from Pa McGowan to not give up and work hard, Matt joined a ski team at the mountain in Maine where his family skis and would return the next season and make the high school ski team. As a young adult about to graduate from high school, Matthew recalls fondly on his experiences on sport teams and the opportunities those experiences provided for his family to spend time together. He recalls the advice his grandfathers most especially gave him, and knows now much of the advice contributed to his successes and to his ability to overcome disappointments with regard to sports. Matt also realizes the advice and the lessons of his grandparents, perhaps centered on sports, apply to life in general. The message of listening to coaches resonates with listening and learning from others, teachers, adults, peers, priests, parents, and bosses. Respect and a sincere interest in furthering education show when a person truly listens. Advice about learning new positions and flexibility opened Matt up to trying the goalie position in lacrosse, which led to playing 4 years of lacrosse for his high school team. Opening up to new experiences as adults often provides opportunities for adventure, travel, meeting new people, and unique jobs. Recalling his grandmother's words to keep your head up and not retaliate, relate to preparing for life's challenges and keeping anger under control no matter the situation. Working hard certainly pertains to any aspects of life ahead: college, work, volunteering, and relationships. As Matt transitions to college and prepares for his adult life, all of the above lessons from his grandparents, including faith in God, remembering that life operates as a team sport, and sharing a smile with others will serve Matthew well in the future.